Hello, it's Chris. I'm coming to you today to discuss basically my version of what I'll call the Nutnfacy Level 1 First Aid Kit. And inside of it, it's basically empty, but it came with coupons for Walgreens to buy a lot of the other products that are listed and or inside of this kit. So the other thing I like about it, if I open it up, is it also has these mesh pockets, three separate ones on this side, as well as a back end stuff pocket and a zipper pocket as well. So I'll go ahead and open up everything and show you what's inside the kit. On the stuff side of the kit, I basically have this hobby mat, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's basically a hard plastic type of mat, and I use this for the backing to make it a little rigid so that a lot of my dressings and Tegaderm and items like that do not snap and crack, thereby breaking the seal. But you can also use this to make splints. So if I was to cut it off, I could make some splints as well. Very lightweight. On that stuff side is also the Surgipads, basically blood stoppers. I have gauze pad 4-inch, gauze pads 3-inch, the hemostat gauze, and obviously the Tegaderm film as well. As a replacement for the transport tubes that I couldn't get a hold of yet, what I did is I went ahead and I went with, you can get No More Tears, a generic version at Walmart. Basically I bought them for the tube. And the tube, this cost I think 99 cents. So this is the replacement that I used. Filled it with betadine. Then I also have the non-stick pads in two different sizes. Alright, on the left-hand pocket side, I essentially have all the stuff that you see here. Basically I have a bunch of different variety of sizes and types of Band-Aids. Also have some of the waterproof ones, as well as some knuckles and odd type bandages. I really like the concept of the cut down a hotel card and then put basically the breathable first aid tape on the card. I believe that's about 6 feet worth. It's very, very thin. Alcohol swabs. I really like these labels that you can get at Walmart as well. Let's see if you can see that. But basically I put all my pills in here and I try and pick labels that are color coded to what type they are, and if they have a letter on the pill I try and put the letter on there. And then what I noticed is I start putting the expiration date, or I'll put the year essentially of when all these pills expire, so that when I go back through my kits I know when to update each of my pills. So I basically have a mixed bag of different types. Benadryl, glucose, sinus decongestants, aspirin in case you got heart attack stuff, diarrhea, ibuprofen. Anyways, basically a good healthy pack of everything in there. I like these cotton. They're really light. Cotton rounds. They're for removing makeup. You can get I don't know how many of them are in there. I also make char paper out of these as well. So you can buy, I think there's probably 100 to 300 in a pack for like $1. They're really easy. Instead of packing in a suture, I go ahead and go with these little mini tubes of super glue. Usually you can buy 6 of them in a pack for about $1 or $2. Neosporin, I'd like to chop this down to a smaller transport tube, but I haven't got those yet. Okay, instead of carrying scalpel blades, I found this at Hobby Lobby and I really, really like it. It's a hobby knife. I'll see if I can put the craft number on it. But basically, it's got its own sheath. It's super lightweight. The blade's adjustable so that you can bring it out. Sharp razor blade, as good as a scalpel. Again, here's the whole kit. I basically 237 grams. I usually pack this level 1 in my backpacks as part of your 10 essentials for scouting. Range bag for the shooting range. Keep a couple of them in each of our essentially backpacks or go bags.